Jim, how can we help you from Downers Grove?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Great. Thanks for calling.
Okay, I'll make it real quick. I have a $5,000 Visa with the credit union, and I'm basically kicking out $300 per paycheck on a payroll deduction thing. I'm a school teacher. I just paid off a couple credit cards, and just recently one is Capital One that has a credit line of $1,000, and I paid that all off. But they offered me a deal that said I can transfer, balances for a 3% charge, and for 1 year I won't pay any interest on that money. And then the other alternative is with the credit union, I could get a loan for 11%, as opposed to, I think it's like the 17% that I'm paying on that Visa through credit union. Go ahead.
Well, either one of those options sounds good. Are you looking to get the best value for your dollar, or are you looking to see the most improvement on your credit report for your credit score?
Oh, there would be two differences there?
Well, getting the installment loan would eliminate all of that revolving debt. If you just transfer a balance from one card to another card, you're going to continue to have that revolving debt as far as your credit report goes, which is still going to have an impact on your credit score.
So if I immediately went to a loan type of situation, that definitely affects the credit score then.
Right. If you have a $5,000 limit on your credit card and your balance is say $4,500,
yeah,
you're getting hit on your credit score, even if you're making your payments on time, because you're utilizing a high percentage of the debt on that credit card that you have available to use.
Gotcha. Last question on that.
Jimmy.
If you take that $4,500 off of that revolving debt and roll it into an installment loan, then it looks like you've paid off that credit card, which helps you with your credit score.
Gotcha. Great. Last question.
But now he's got an installment loan. If the installment loan doesn't show up on his credit report.
Well, the installment loan will show up on his credit report, but that has absolutely no impact on his credit score as long as he makes his payments on time.
All right. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay, my credit score is 692 right now. I don't know if that's great or not, but the Capital One, I told you it's got the credit of 1,000, which is really nothing in my opinion. But I asked them for an increase, and they said they don't do that over the phone or whatever. I was wondering if there's new regulations out there where they're less reluctant or more reluctant to give out credit to increased credit to borrowers these days.
Banks are just looking to cut losses, and they're looking to eliminate possibilities of risk. So you're not seeing too many limit increases nowadays. I advise people not even to bother calling up their credit card companies, because you do not want to bring any additional attention to your account. Because if you haven't used the account in a while, or your balances are always low, when you bring attention to it, they may shut you down for lack of activity. They may lower your credit limit.
Jimmy, how much money do you have in the bank?
Actually, nothing. I'm broke as hell.
All right. Because some people have like $15,000 in the bank.
I think from not looking at your credit report from this 3-minute phone call, I think your best bet would be to go for the installment loan.
Yeah. Did you learn anything from this, Jimmy?
Yeah, thank you very much.
No. From this whole experience that you've gone through with credit, have you learned anything?
Yeah, I have actually, because I talked to you guys a few months back, and I had a small card. It was only like $300, $500, and I closed it out altogether. And you had told me that wasn't a great idea. You said I should keep a low balance on there at all times.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. Well, at least we're teaching you something. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, buddy.
Thanks for calling.
Take it easy. You're listening to Townstone Financial, AM 560 WIND. But I want to finish up with Tony. Tony, just shared his experience with you. And, again, teaching people how to get into real estate and not getting completely screwed. And we're going to talk to Randy in a couple of minutes, because my partner Barry just called up and told about not locking loans in the games that people play. We're going to expose frauds on what they do. But Tony, finish up. Real quick. You called me a couple of years back. You were a complete mess. 501. You're now 680. Whatever the hell you are. You're ready to go. You're a lot more more knowledgeable. How long have you been listening to the show?
Oh, geez. Way back with Dahl.
Yeah, way back. Yeah.
He's been with us
before
for
you
the other
even had the
station.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before you even had the show. So there was a familiarity there. But Gary was fantastic. I don't kiss ass. And I can genuinely say he was great, because he worked with me, and then it doesn't just stop after the initial consultation. And I also have to say, for those of the people out there wondering, I didn't go to him for like a year after I spoke to you. I thought I was able to do things on my own.
Right.
I finally got in touch with him, and this has been, 10, 12 months that the score has jumped like this.
Right.
I now wish
wait. Because Tony, you have such a unbelievable history in credit and working with credit and understanding credit and how it works that you thought you could naturally handle it yourself, right? Naturally.
Right, yeah.
Right, because you're such a genius.
And it's just, and it's just daunting working with the 3 bureaus, and
right.
It got me nowhere.
Hey, Tony, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Who beats you up more, me or David?
Oh, yeah, you. It was actually you. David's a little more harsh, I found, but
it's tough love.
You were just on me, and it just continues. Like I said, 3 or 4 months ago, I had a question about something, shot him an email, and it was an immediate response. It's not just a quick boom, boom, boom. I'm going to try to do something for you, and then you're cut loose. He's there maintaining the relationship.
Hey, I'm on your back. I'm on your back, making sure you do what I tell you to do.
All right, enough about Gary. Let's talk about me now. It's all about me. No. Okay, now let's talk about. Okay, so you did what we said, right? The 10 things that people make mistakes, and there's thousands of them. But the first thing is not knowing your credit, and you did what we said. Go fix your credit. Nelson, hang tight. Brandy and Scott, we are going to get to you. I promise you. Just all one mugs. We're going to send you mugs. Patrick, send them mugs on Monday. Tony, you get nothing until you close. But tell the listeners out there, now you're ready to go. Okay,
right. Now
you want to take advantage of the best real estate market in the past 30 years because you've seen property values decrease. Okay, and now your credit's in a position where to go. And now I hooked you up with Akko Straub over at Jameson in order to be properly represented because I love real estate agents, okay? And I strongly recommend people to use real estate agents because the seller's paying their commission and you're getting free expertise if you're buying a home. And not to use a realtor to buy a home, you're an idiot, okay? I said it, and I truly believe that you are a moron, okay? So there. Anybody says I don't like realtors, there you go. I love realtors, and selling a home, the same thing. But tell people what it's like working with us on the lending side and all the questions you had and the advice I gave you for a common man.
Well, that's exactly what to do. It was very straightforward, and it wasn't. If you remember, I'm sure people out there may remember, there was another show competing with yours at the time who would sugarcoat everything and just wanted to. And I had contacted them initially and just wanted to slam me into a loan, and there was just a lot of back talk, and everything with you is as straightforward as it could possibly be. And when I contacted you, I was not in any position to get into a mortgage. And I'm sure at the time, all you really needed was a pulse to get a mortgage. But you did everything you could to kind of steer me away from that, set me up for a healthy financial transaction. And, it's worked out for the best. I can't be more happy from the consultation that you guys have provided over the past year.
All right, well, enough of this. I'm about ready to cry.
We're going to start crying.
All right, about ready to cry. We're going to have to give a man a hug. Tony, I really appreciate you calling. For people out there looking to fix their credit and people looking out there to secure financing on a home, what would you tell them?
I'd say absolutely go to Gary first. You can, you're okay too, but Gary turned my life around.
Yeah, welcome to the Credit Guru Show, and you just cost yourself a half a point, Tony. So there you go, smart guy. All right, we'll talk to you later, brother. I got to get to Nelton, Brandy, and I got to get to Scott, but I appreciate you taking time on your beautiful Saturday here.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for calling, Tony.